Assalamu alaikum. 6 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumera Kamal. The headlines first. ISPR says Indian Army chief's baseless claims about destroying the 3 alleged camps in Azad Kashmir stand exposed with the spot vision of diplomatic corps to Jura sector along the line of control. Foreign Office spokesperson says the foreign diplomats who visited the Jura sector today observed the factual position and appreciated Pakistan's gesture. A widespread informal civil disobedience movement has gripped the occupied Kashmir in protest against Modi regime's illegal and unilateral actions. The United States, expressing concern over the current situation in occupied Kashmir, has urged India to respect human rights and restore full communication services in the territory. In Afghanistan, 15 police personnel have been killed in an attack by Taliban on a security checkpoint in Kunduz province. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa beat Central Punjab by 7 wickets in the National T20 Cup at Faisalabad today. And now the news in detail. The diplomatic corps visited the Jura sector along the line of control today to see the damage caused by Indian unprovoked firing last Saturday night and Sunday. The foreign diplomats and the media were shown the pieces of the shells fired by Indian artillery. Indian forces are targeting the civilian population on the line of control with heavy artillery. The ambassadors and the high commissioners of the different countries also visited Jura market and interacted with the locals there. DG ISPR Major General Asif Ghafoor briefed the diplomatic corps and the media about the Indian violations. He said the Indian forces are targeting innocent civilians on the line of control. He said the baseless claims of the Indian Army chiefs stand exposed. Meanwhile, in a tweet, DG ISPR Major General Asif Ghafoor said the Indian High Commission staff did not have the moral courage to accompany fellow diplomats in Pakistan to line of control. He said what good Indian High Commission is which cannot stand with its army chief. Foreign Office spokesperson Dr. Mohammad Faisal in a tweet said the Indian side has not joined us in the visit to line of control. He said they have neither provided coordinates of the alleged launch pads. In a statement, the Foreign Office spokesperson said the foreign diplomats observed the factual position on the ground. He said the Indian lies have been exposed. The spokesperson said the diplomats were appreciative of the gesture of the visit. Director General Inter-Services Public Relations Major General Asif Ghafoor has urged the international community to send fact-finding missions to occupied Kashmir to bring out facts. In an interview with the private TV channel during visit to Jura sector along the line of control, he challenged India to arrange a visit of foreign diplomats and media to occupied Kashmir as Pakistan has done. Malaysian Prime Minister Dr. Mahathir Mohamad has said despite demand for banning Malaysian goods in India, he stood firm on his stand on Kashmir issue. Talking to newsmen in the Parliament lobby in Kuala Lumpur, the Malaysian Prime Minister said, "We speak our minds and we do not retract and change despite calls by some in India for a boycott of Malaysian goods." He said the government will study the effects of a boycott, but it will take no further action for now. In occupied Kashmir, the routine life remained badly hit on the 79th consecutive day today in Kashmir Valley and Muslims' majority areas of Jammu region, with continued heavy deployment of Indian forces and strict restrictions in place under Section 144. According to Kashmir Media Service, some post-paid mobile phone connections have been restored, but there is no sign of restoration of the internet and prepaid cellular phone services. An informal yet widespread civil disobedience movement has gripped the valley to protest India's 5th August illegal action and its efforts to portray a sense of normalcy in the territory. People from all walks of life, including students, shopkeepers, fruit growers, businessmen, and public-private sector workers, are all participating in this extensive and non-violent initiative. The United States, while expressing concern over the current situation in occupied Kashmir, has urged India to respect human rights and restore full communication services in the territory. According to Kashmir Media Service, the concern was expressed by Acting Assistant Secretary of State for South and Central Asia, Alice G. Wells, in a statement submitted to the Congressional Subcommittee on Asia, the Pacific, and Non-Proliferation of the U.S. Foreign Affairs Committee. This is Radio Pakistan. Minister for Power and Petroleum Omar Ayub Khan has invited the Turkish companies for investment in the power sector. He was talking to Ambassador of Turkey to Pakistan, Ehsan Mustafa Yardakul, who called on him in Islamabad today. During the meeting, the matters relating to bilateral cooperation between the two countries, especially in the energy sector, were discussed. It was agreed that special areas will be identified by both the countries for the upcoming visit of Turkish President for further enhancing cooperation in the energy sector. The Turkish ambassador said many Turkish investors are ready to invest in its various fields. Special Assistant on Information and Broadcasting Firdaus Ashiq has said foreign companies are showing great interest for investment in Pakistan due to transparent policies of present government and its firm stand against corruption. In a series of tweets today, she said Balochistan and Sindh are two beautiful parts of Federation of Pakistan. She said Prime Minister Imran Khan is undertaking sincere efforts to remove the backwardness and improve the living standards of people of the two provinces. Railways Minister Sheikh Rashid Ahmed says a track-free policy has been announced under which any private company can operate its train after paying the charges. Talking to media service in Rawalpindi today, he said we had set the target of 16 freight trains for next 5 years that has been achieved in just 1 year. Sheikh Rashid Ahmed said we have provided 5 freight trains to private companies and now their demand is increasing. He said railways infrastructure is being upgraded and under the ML1 project, first time in the history of Pakistan, new tracks will be laid. He said after completion of this project, speed of trains will be enhanced to 160 km per hour. Duchess of Cambridge Kate Middleton, in her first message on Kensington Palace's Instagram account, has posted photos of SOS Children's Village, Lahore. In a message addressed to more than 10.2 million subscribers, Kate Middleton wrote, "The SOS Children's Village community is built around the family and the best family you can imagine, where everyone comes together to raise, love and protect the children under their care." Kate Middleton and Prince William paid a 4-day official visit to Pakistan and returned on 18th of this month to London. The British government has published its Brexit withdrawal agreement bill to turn Boris Johnson's Brexit deal into law. The move is initiated as the government's attempt to fast-track the legislation through the House of Commons and ratify Prime Minister Brexit deal in just 3 days. In Afghanistan, 15 police personnel and 8 militants have been killed in an attack by Taliban on a security checkpoint in Ali Abad district in Kunduz province. 2 police personnel also wounded in the attack. Meanwhile, 14 militants have also been killed in an airstrike at Taliban hideout in Takhar province. According to an army statement, 3 more militants sustained injuries due to the air raids. In the National T20 Cup at Faisalabad today, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa defeated Central Punjab by 7 wickets. Batting first, Central Punjab scored 177 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. In reply, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa chased down the target in 20th over, losing only 3 wickets. And finally, the weather. Mainly dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 24 hours. However, cloudy weather conditions with the isolated rain thunderstorm, light snowfall over the high mountainous areas is expected in Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan. To end the news, here are some of the headlines once again. DGISPR says Indian Army chief's baseless claims about destroying 3 alleged camps in Azad Kashmir stand exposed with the spot visit of diplomatic corps to Jura sector along the line of control. United States, expressing concern over the current situation in occupied Kashmir, has urged India to respect human rights and restore full communication services in the territory. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa beat Central Punjab by 7 wickets in the National T20 Cup at Faisalabad today. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/radio, Pakistan News Official.